Hi everyone, and welcome back to our show. My name is Sandra, and today we are here with the Alvarez family.
Hi, thank you so much for having us.
From what Elena has told me, you guys are really close and have an interesting family dynamic. So since today's topic on the show is how to deal with problems as a family, I thought I would ask Elena if you could interview you guys.
Of course, as I was saying, I think it's a very important topic to discuss.
Oh yes, it's very important to keep the family together. We're Cubans, it's what we do.
As I was saying, many families don't really spend much time together. And whether it's because of work, school, we've been there and we get it.
Exactly, and I must say just how happy that I'm now an official part of the family.
Okay. Well, we totally agree with you guys, so let's start with the questions, shall we? Schneider, you started out as just the landlord, but now, as you said, you're an official part of the family. How have they helped you and made you feel part of the family?
Well, I guess it all started when they first helped me with that awful addiction of mine. They were and to this day are my safe place. I feel like I'm loved when I'm with them. They make me forget about my problems. They really wanted to help me get better and were an amazing support. I'm way better now. I've become a total teetotaler. It is all because of all their help and support. They are a big motivation.
That's great news. Thankfully, you had a big support group to help you through it. How was this different from when you last needed help?
By then, I was feeling a huge difference. It was like I didn't feel that need to drink to partially solve my problems. What I needed was another thing, a family, a friend. Back then, I didn't have the motivation and family that I have now.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Snyder. Now, as I understand it, before the Kinses, there was a difficult situation with your dad, Elena. How did that make you feel?
Well, I think it was pretty disappointing. I mean, I understand my dad was raised with the idea that homosexuality was a bad thing. But I'm his daughter, so it was pretty disappointing.
How is your relationship with your father right now? Are you angry with him for leaving you? Or have you forgiven him?
Well, I'm not angry at him. I'm just disappointed. I still think I need some time to forgive him.
Penelope, what did you feel when Elena's father didn't accept her when she came out?
Well, I immediately noticed something was wrong since Victor was telling Elena all sort of hurtful things. When I found out what they were talking about, I didn't even think about myself. I just started thinking about how would this affect my daughter. After everything though, I did feel horrible. I may be biased since she's my daughter, but I truly do believe she's an amazing human. I just wish he could see it.
And was it difficult to keep it together when seeing that Elena was so heartbroken thanks to her father's opinion right before her Kinses?
Well, you know what? It was. But I love my kids more than anything, and she needed someone to be there for her, and so I just decided I would be that someone.
Penelope, what did you feel when Elena's father didn't accept her when she came out?
Well, I immediately noticed something was wrong since Victor was telling Elena all sort of hurtful things. When I found out what they were talking about, I didn't even think about myself. I just started thinking about how would this affect my daughter. After everything though, I did feel horrible. I may be biased since she's my daughter, but I truly do believe she's an amazing human. I just wish he could see it.
And was it difficult to keep it together when seeing that Elena was so heartbroken thanks to her father's opinion right before her Kinses?
Well, you know what? It was. But I love my kids more than anything, and she needed someone to be there for her, and so I just decided I would be that someone.
And from what I know, there was a moment in the dance that the whole family got up to hug you, Elena. How did you feel at the moment? Were you happy or sad, or what were you thinking?
I actually felt like I wasn't alone. I realized I never needed anyone else. Like all the people I ever needed were there for me.
You guys are such a supportive and close family. Now, still on the King's topic. Elena, you look beautiful in your suit. You completely stole the limelight.
Well, she obviously looked amazing. I made the dress with my own hands.
You did an amazing job with the suit, Lydia. How did you know that Elena wasn't fully comfortable with her dress?
A woman is supposed to cry the moment she sees herself in the dress. And when she didn't, I knew I had to try my hardest and make something that will make her cry with joy.
Were you expecting Lydia to make that amazing change to your quinceañera's dress?
Absolutely not. But I'm still really grateful she did.
Now, I know you consider yourself a very traditional Cuban woman, Lydia. Yet, you accepted Elena the way she is. Was it difficult? How did you feel when Elena came out?
At first, it obviously felt like something new to me. Times have changed, so I understood that I have to have an open mind and accept her for who she truly is. She is my granddaughter, and I will always love her, no matter what.
Thanks, Abuelita.
May I ask, why were you so scared to let go of your Cuban citizenship?
Well, I suppose I was scared of letting that part of me go. Being Cuban is who I am. The fact that to become an American citizen, I had to let go of my Cuban citizenship made me scared that who I am would go away. I later learned that being Cuban doesn't necessarily mean that I have to have a paper that says so. It's about my family and how I was raised. I will always be Cuban no matter what.
That's beautiful, Lydia. And I'm happy that you let that fear go away. Okay, now, there was also a difficult situation where you were in the hospital, Lydia. How are you doing?
I am good. I am healthy, and my annoying nieta is making sure I go to all my appointments.
That's really good. At the moment, how did you feel?
I was scared at first, I won't lie, but I knew that I couldn't leave my family yet. It wasn't my time. I am happy and blessed to still be here.
And thank God you're still here with us. Penelope, was there anything different about the family after Lydia left the hospital? Did it bring you guys closer together, or were you guys scared? What happened?
I feel like our relationship has definitely improved ever since, because we learned not to take things for granted. It was a very scary experience for all of us since she's a very big and important part of our lives. I cannot even begin to imagine what I would do without her.
You are also close to one another. It must have been a very traumatic experience when Lydia was in the hospital, right? What was that moment like for you?
Well, I was extremely worried. I just wanted Abuelita to get up and hug me and tell me everything would be alright. I can't even imagine my life or family without her.
Exactly. As Elena said, my mom is a big part of our lives. I don't think any of us could ever live without her. It was because of that I realized why she hadn't said goodbye to me when I went to the army. She was afraid it would mean forever.
Schneider, how did you feel?
You know, I've always admired her way of seeing life, even in the worst times. And so that's why I was too painful to see her like that.
I'm truly fascinated with your friendship. You're just like brothers and sisters, but also great friends. But how would you describe your relationship?
I'm glad to say that she's the person I trust the most out of all the people I know. Every time I have a problem, I have no doubts her advice will be honest and helpful.
I would say he's my best friend. He makes me crazy sometimes, but I love him to death.